Hey guys, today I'm going to show you 325 Carroll Canyon in Sedona. It's a new house that just hit the market, just under $1 million. It's really big, plenty of bedrooms, plenty of bathrooms, huge lot, horse property, a lot of positives. But it's also an older home, kind of a hodgepodge. We have a lot of these around in Sedona that have been, over the years, made bigger, added square footage, added bedrooms, so the layout does not necessarily make a lot of sense. This is perfect for a full rehab because you already have the footprint, you have a great location, and you have a big lot. So for an experienced flipper or an experienced burr to turn into an Airbnb or something like this, this one could be a good one. All right, so first off, I love this huge covered carport in the front. There's not a ton of curb appeal as of now. It's an older home, but that could always be improved. Today we have a lot of smoke in the air. There is a controlled burn up in Flagstaff, so we won't be able to see the views as well as we usually see them, but I'll be able to tell you what to expect. Right, so from here, the issue with this coming in to this wall, you could open that up. There's a bedroom in the other side, but the bedroom doesn't really have an exterior egress, so technically could not be considered a bedroom. There's a staircase that goes to the floor upstairs. We'll go there in a minute. We have the kitchen here. The ceilings are pretty low. They're running the air duct, so obviously this could be raised a little bit, but even if it were to be raised, it would still be a little bit low. In the center of the house here, it feels a little dark. And you definitely do not have views from anywhere in the main living areas, which for a higher end home in Sedona, which is what you would hope to get once you're done with the renovation, this could potentially be an issue. What I like about it is the number of bedrooms and ensuite bathrooms. So that's really cool. This one has an exterior access. This could be the dining room. And we have a really big living room here with cool beams. Again, the ceiling is a little low. This is an exterior access to the front. This is the carport where I'm parked. This room has a little more light because we have big windows and sliding glass doors on both sides, but it still feels a little cramped. Obviously, this property needs a lot of exterior landscaping and hardscaping. This is where the pool is in the photo. So it's actually a rendering, not an actual pool. It would be a good location for it. We got the pad for the hot tub. And interestingly enough, here we have really good views of Thunder Mountain, but we can't see them because the neighbor's fence is way too high. This looks like 8 or 10 feet to me, which is illegal. So potentially something that could be negotiated with the neighbor to have it brought back down to 6 feet, which is the law around here. 1.5 acres. All right, this is a huge piece of land. Potentially could be split up. This could be like a flagpole lot. There's enough room over here for a driveway, so you could split it, still give access, easement, and then have an entire new lot for building a house. So this is, I would say, perhaps half an acre. So you can have easily half an acre, if not more, for another house, although all the windows would be looking at it. But it is something to consider. There's definitely value here. Half an acre lot in West Sedona right now could be worth $300,000. And a minor land division process doesn't take very long and doesn't cost very much. All right, so we had one bathroom here, one bedroom and a second bathroom. Let's walk down here real quick. This is unused basement space. That's really cool. A lot of space for a game room. This is huge. Exterior door over there. You could easily make it a game room and a theater room. This is the garage. I don't know why they removed the garage doors. You can see that there wasn't one here and one here. It's a 2-car garage. This goes outside right there. But this whole basement area is great. Like for Airbnb purposes, there's a lot that you can do with it. It doesn't have to be livable square footage in order to actually use it for something and bring amenities to the guests. Got the laundry room here. All right, let's walk to this side of the house. Got a second bedroom here. Tiny little window, not up to code. You would have to drop the window and give exterior access for emergencies. But you have another ensuite bathroom here. Obviously it needs to be completely remodeled, although that is super cool. Looks a little mid-century. We got another bedroom here, although this is the wall, in front of the entrance. As I said, there's no exterior access, so technically this couldn't be called a bedroom. And you have this Jack and Jill bathroom here that goes into an additional little hangout area that has its own kitchenette. Actually, this is a full kitchen. Quite interesting. I don't know if this is legal or permitted as a secondary unit, like a casita. Back in the days in Sedona, a lot of things were done without permits. The city was not incorporated until 1988, so pretty much anything below that, you'll hardly find any permits for it, and this house is obviously much older. This is what I was telling you about, the view from where the hot tub is and potential pool. We have Thunder Mountain, we have Little Sugarloaf, we have Chimney Rock. So there's some good views, but we're up above. When we're down at the ground level, it's not that great. And today, of course, we got that smoke in the air, so you wouldn't be able to tell how good the views would be. Okay, so we're at 3 bedrooms at the ground level, plus 1, 2, 3, 4 bathrooms. All right, another bedroom here, pretty small. This window looks like it could be up to code. Can't really tell, but there's actually views of Cathedral Rock and Courthouse Butte, which is kind of nice. But it's only from that small window in this small bedroom, so I mean, it's a nice bonus, but it's not gonna help the marketing that much. All right, let's see here. We've got a 5th bathroom. This is a hallway bath, so giving access to that bedroom we just saw. and this one as well. And I believe this is bedroom number 4 now. All right, so if you can see past the fog, we have Mogollon Rim over there, which is cool. Mount Wilson here, and then Thunder Mountain with a little Sugarloaf. So some decent views from this bedroom, which is nice. And finally, this would be considered perhaps the master bedroom because this is a walk-in closet. Decent sized room. And of course the ensuite. And this one has access to this upper deck, which is really sweet. So again, pretty smoky in the air today. Controlled fire. This is the season where we like to do it. Yavapai County and Coconino County are really good with their controlled fires. A lot better than California. Which is why our fire risk is a lot lower than theirs. The roof obviously is in poor shape. The HVAC looks in really good shape. But yeah, basically these are the best views right here on this top deck, which are off of one bedroom. So not perfectly ideal. We have Bear Mountain over there. It would be a lot better with without the smoke, of course. All right, guys, so this was 325 Carroll Canyon. A lot of potential here. 5 bed, 5 bath at under $1 million. You know, it's really hard to find that. But it is obviously a project house. You could easily spend $300,000 in here to make it nice. And I would also perhaps budget, you know, maybe 150, 200 outside for a pool and better amenities and nice landscaping. So $500,000 in, maybe it's worth it, maybe not. Usually if you put $500,000 in a $2 million property, you get to build a lot more equity than for this one. So let me know what you think.